Hi everyone, it's me again. I already reported my stats for the day, and I just thought I would take you along for the ride. Funny thing is I need a filing cabinet. I've been procrastinating and nothing's in files, and I have like piles all over the place. I'm trying to like reorganize paperwork, and I've been looking around for a file cabinet, but I want something that looks like like sort of like a piece of furniture, instead of one of those ugly metal things. I don't think I'll be finding one of those today. I'm not really in a shopping mood. But the reason why I brought that up is I came across a piece of paper, and which probably has many more underneath it, but I didn't have time to go through those. But it was a piece of paper that I'll go into more detail, and then later on when I have a chance to go through the paperwork and organize my thoughts. But just to tell you guys now, in case I forget, you guys can remind me, all right? I think that the date was like 2007 or something, when I was struggling with my weight. Like, remember when I said that I was like jogging, 5 days a week and working out with a trainer 3 days a week and everything, and I was doing all that just to maintain my weight. Well, as it turns out, this paper was from a doctor that I had went to. Originally, I had went to him in, I think it was 2007, because I said, could you please check my thyroid? I asked him to do a full panel, and apparently he was a diet doctor in my area, like the diet doctor at the time. And I had only went to him because I heard that you could get the full thyroid panel workup from him, just paying out of pocket and get it done, that he had no problem doing that. Because it's not easy to get doctors to do that if you don't have insurance and you want to pay out of pocket, and a doctor's not ordering it for whatever reasons. So anyways, long story short, they did my supposedly did my thyroid panel, and he said that I was normal, and he then proceeded to sell me his diet plan, which was a pill. And I did it. I did it. I was an idiot, and I did it. I don't even know what it was called now. I have to, I don't know. Maybe I'll look in the paperwork and I'll see if I can find out what it was called. But I did it. It was extremely expensive, and this paper that I found showed for a few months of when I was doing this, it showed how much I weighed, and when I would go back in to get the refill, and obviously give them more money, it had like my measurements, and also what I weighed when I came back, and it was awful. I think the best that I got down in, and now I'm guessing here because I was tired, but I think it was like in 6 months or something. Maybe it was 3. I don't know, 3 or 6 months. I went from 130 something, the high 130s. And I don't know the measurements, but I'll be able to share that with you in a later date. The high 130s to, I think I finally made it down to like 124 or 127. And it took months and months, and I was taking some unhealthy pill and paying a fortune out of pocket. And he ended up doing my blood work because I kept telling him, something's wrong, something's wrong, something's wrong. Like, this is not working, like, something's wrong. And he did I think he may have done my blood work like 3 times or something. And then finally he said, well, you might be borderline. So the only way to know, because of where your levels are at, the only way to know if you're borderline, then we have to put you on thyroid medication, and if you improve, then we know that you did have a thyroid problem. The only problem is that once you start taking thyroid medication, you have to continue taking it. Well, as it turns out, years later, was it 2009, 2 years later, I ended up having my blood work done from somebody who cared, and that's when I found out that, like, I mean, I should have just been laying flat on the floor. Like, my thyroid was, like, non-existent. And so that was basically around the time that I found HCG. And, you know, I am still on thyroid medication. I really can't mess around with that. I know that Dr. Simeon says that, you know, this could fix the problem and everything. Well, I was off of thyroid medication for a long period of time while on HCG, and I still had, you know, I had the thyroid, I had the conditions, so I'm not willing to mess with that. But anyways, what I was getting at was that I have the proof of me trying a specific program and the failure of it, and I think you guys that follow me know that when I put my mind to committing to something like this or whatever like that, I don't cheat. I don't fall off the wagon. So well, I shouldn't have said that, then don't fall off the wagon. I mean, we all have a little up and down, but I mean, you guys know I take it seriously, and I put my all into it, and that was just, like, ridiculous. And it's funny, because I still get emails to this day from, like, you know, promotional emails and stuff from that doctor, and it pisses me off. Anyways, in addition to that, I was trying to find pictures of me because, you know, I don't have any, you know, Miss Fatty McFatty photos of myself. Well, I do have some pudgy photos of myself, but I don't have those deadly pictures, like deadly before pictures. I don't. As I run from the camera, I mean, even on my best day, I don't like my picture taken. And, so I was looking through, and I did find some pudgy photos of myself. And one of my pudgy photos, I actually would say, I shouldn't say I was pudgy. I probably looked fine, you know, to most people. I don't look bad, but if you're going to compare what I am today to what I was then, you know, yeah, I was pudgy. Anyways, in the photo, I was wearing a particular pair of jeans, and I just donated those jeans, I don't know, like a month ago, and I was like, damn, I should have kept those, because, you know, that's like history, and I don't know why I didn't keep those. So I'm actually going to drive over there and see if I can't find them at the, it's like an animal thrift store. It's like a thrift store where they donate the proceeds to the animal shelter. So I'm going to go and dig through their jeans and see if I can find my donated jeans. And if I do, then maybe I can figure out how to do something and pop some of my pudge photos in and my jeans. Anyways, they're probably closed. I'm just going to pop over there and see, but it's Sunday, so more than likely they won't be open. And let's face it, my jeans are probably gone. But you never know. Stranger things have happened, so I'm going to give it a try. And then I just have a few more errands to run, and that's it. This is like totally not even interesting. I'm just like on, and it's that boring stuff. But I'm sharing anyways, so I'm going to push on up, pushing up.